Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. This is going to be part 1 of 2 again. I'm going to split this into 2 parts purely because I've got about 20 things to go through with and share with you, and also it'll give me an opportunity if anything else changes or happens in the next 10 hours, I can of course add it onto part 2. So we're going to start off with something that, to be honest, I'm quite surprised hasn't been confirmed yet, and this is Bumblebee movie masterpiece Nemesis Prime. Now this I think dropped just before the weekend, and friends of the channel and people who know perhaps this image, it's from the same Facebook group that whenever they get these images, we're always pretty sure that in a couple of days it will be confirmed, but as yet it hasn't. And this is perhaps one of the ones that I'm actually not overly excited about. I don't mind Nemesis Prime. I think he's an absolutely fantastic character, and I've got a few Nemesis Prime figures myself. However, it's a movie masterpiece figure, and Nemesis Prime is not in the Bumblebee movie. So for myself, that's a little bit of a, I don't know what I think about that. Obviously, the Optimus Prime use of the mould is fantastic, and it's been recently heavily reduced. However, it looks like they're going to obviously reuse the mould and get Nemesis Prime on it. But again, not confirmed. So hopefully we'll get a confirmation on that soon. Moving on, this is from Ehobby. So what we've got here is a collector's case for the cards that I've been updating everybody with on this channel. They've been releasing some of their, I suppose they call them sort of Chibu styles of the actual characters, collector's cards, and this is exactly like it says. If I zoom right in there for you, you can see it says character collector's card. So you've got a proper, lovely, to be honest, it's a beautiful folder. This is available on the Ehobby website. That's the back, that's the front. I'll show you the front again, and then inside you've got like an Autobot side with of course the red, you've got the Decepticon side of course with all the purple. Each binder holds 4 cards, and there's also 2 limited edition ones there that come and you can get by pre-ordering this from the Ehobby website. Okay, moving on to this. This I think is really exciting news. Again, so this is of course something to do with Pulsecon 2022, and I'm going to read exactly what it says here. Hasbro Pulse have taken to the Instagram page to offer some details of what can be expected at Pulsecon 2022. So the Transformers brand panel, so most interestingly it appears that Legacy Year 2 will be titled Legacy Evolution. So as I think it was Mark Loner said in one of the Q&As, Legacy's going to run for 3 years. So part 2 looks like it's going to be called Evolution, and it's a name that's popped up a few times before, so it's interesting to see it resurface here. There'll be also news on Shattered Glass, partnerships, artwork, and more. So I'll keep you guys posted with the exact days and times. We know it's the weekend of September the 30th, and we also know that it's going to be revealing so many things that we're probably all going to want. Hopefully though they won't be out too soon, but yeah, I'll let you know more when I know when they've actually got on our Transformers is in our time slot for Transformers. As soon as I'm aware, I'll let you know. Right, moving on. This is some more in-hand images of figures that we know are coming out, but with a few more comparisons and just a few more different shots. So this is the Last Night Deluxe Crosshairs, and whether you like movie figures or not, you've just got to appreciate, I think, the detail now. I mean, look at that head sculpt. This is just a standard deluxe figure. This isn't a masterpiece figure. It's not a third-party company, you know, where you're spending a lot of money. This is just a standard deluxe figure, and the detail I think that they're going to now, there's a great comparison. It's brilliant. It's brilliant for collectors. Whether you collect Studio Series or movie figures, it doesn't really make a difference. I think it's really good that they're making the effort now with these figures. The detail on them, the complex transformations that we're getting with the legacy figures and stuff, I think, and I do think they needed to. I think Hasbro are indeed upping their game with some of these new figures that we are seeing. As you can see, he scales really well, and again, looks great with the rest of the Studio Series cast. Okay, moving on. Last couple of things. This again is not confirmed, and the more and more images I see of this again just makes me believe that it's going to be a Generation Selects for a couple of reasons. Generation Selects at the moment seem to be doing the Diaclone. Obviously we've had Lift Ticket. We know we're going to get Blue Trailbreaker as well, and of course with the DK Guard. And this, as I say, the Decepticon logo is in purple. It is not red, it is in purple. It's a great redeco. So I think he's going to be called Magnificus. And look, the main difference which it keeps highlighting here, for those of you who haven't noticed, is they've gone back to G1 toy or original Microman Micro Change toy faceplate. So there's no full, as you're going to see in more detail. See, of course, how Perceptor had a face. This figure hasn't. This is much more like the original toy. So I think that that's going to happen to it. I don't think, as I say, it's going to be shattered glass, even though the person here has decided to display them with shattered glass. Alternate mode, looking great. I've got to confess, I like the idea of that. Putting a little figure on, as I say, driving it like a cannon. And again, a final few comparisons there for you between that and the original owner of the mold. Okay, moving on. This is so cool. Look how cool this is. So this is Tin Titans. It's a lunchbox and thermos. It's by Surreal Entertainment. It's going to be $24.99. It is a tin lunchbox, you can see there, and then that's the other side of the mug. So of course the lunchbox is the same. There's the front of the mug with Optimus Prime, of course, that memorable scene, and there's the back of it. Absolutely fantastic. Loving that. Okay, moving on to something that's pretty special as well. This is Newage David. So this is H27L Steel Energy David. This is a glow-in-the-dark version. This is a lucky draw competition prize. There's going to be 50 of these made. You need to head over to the Weibo website for Newage, and again, it's a bit like, it's their social media platform, so you can head over there, and there's the competition rules. I think you've just got to tag 3 people on their page. There he is, glowing in the dark, looking amazing. Really impressed with this. And there's the alternate mode. Very quickly, there is the lucky draw with the golden ticket box on it. So that's fantastic. So head over to the Weibo page for Newage and get yourself registered. Moving on to something else, and another company, to be fair, that I just think have been smashing it at the moment. This is Shockwave Labs upgrade kit again. This is SL Shockwave Labs, obviously 150. This is a weapon upgrade kit for Titan class, the new Titan class Metroplex. So there's the weapons, and then here's some of the parts, and that's so you can see how you can attach to the forearms, and it just makes the figure, again, I think, look really, really good. One final thing for this part is, in fact, let me read that out first. So this is what you get in the Shockwave Labs. So you get a double drill weapon, 2 shoulder armor fillers. The drill bit weapon can be combined with the arm and has the function of stretching and knitting. The shoulder armor filler can be located directly and is universal on the left and right. And the drill weapon can be combined with the main weapon. Lovely. Right, moving on to something that I found on T-Formers. This is fantastic. I've mentioned this website before. This is again from the Sunbow Marvel archives. This they're titling the Series Bible 1984 to 85 briefing. So this is the main article from T-Formers. I suppose if you want to read that, you can pause and read that now. However, if you just go to the website, there is links to it, and here it is. This is just a few pages which are really interesting. There's the stamps, and there's an actual screenshot or page from it. And what I love about this is the date on here. So this is the date. I'm not too sure actually whether it's the 2nd of June, because that's the way we read the dates in the UK, or the 6th of February. But either way, it's 1984. So it's way early in the beginning part of the year. And what it's saying for 1985, 19 additional characters are introduced here, 15 Autobots and 5 Decepticons, so that makes 20. That makes no sense. Models shown are not in comparative scale, although Reflector, of course, should no longer be used as a character in the series. Jetfire will be redesigned and reintroduced in the near future. This brings the current total of Transformer characters to 68. So as I say, the date on there is at the bottom, and it doesn't matter which country you're in, that is way before 1985, and I think it's very, very interesting. And also there's some pictures of Optimus Prime, of course, from the G1 toy. So head over to the website name, for those of you who forgot or who haven't checked it out before. It is the Sunbow Marvel Archive, blogspot.com. Fantastic. That's about it for part 1. I say at the moment I've got a few things for part 2. With regards to the channel, I've still got my backlog of new figures that's taking me ages, to be fair, because they're new and I've got no experience with them. So I'm pretty quick at doing the G1 ones because I tend to be able to do them quite fast. But I've got the new figures coming on, potentially some new stuff from Hasbro. I'm waiting to hear, check my emails from them, because I've got some pre-orders with them, but loads going on. including just a few Earthrise figures and stuff that I haven't managed to do videos on yet as well. So I'll do my very best to keep updated with everything. Fingers crossed I'll be doing a live soon as well. I'll give you more information on that as and when I know, and I will advertise that on the channel before it happens, because I had a great time last time, and again the interaction was brilliant. And again, huge thank you to everybody for watching this, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Channel members, huge thank you for your extra support as well. And again guys, thanks very much, really appreciate it. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.